Yes. But I promise.
Okay, guys, thank you again for this afternoon. So today we are covering our week 2 of data analysis. Now, today we are going to look at data analysis, central tendencies, and cumulative frequencies. Is that okay? Now, you remember what we did last week? Definitely. So, last week we looked at what a population is, we looked at what is a sample, and then what are the different sampling methods under probability samplings, and also what are the different sampling methods under non-probability samples. Now, today we are going to look at central tendencies, and let's look at the lesson objectives. So, today, as we are starting, at the end of the lesson, you should be able to understand what is meant by mean, what a mean is. You need to know what the mode is, what the median is, and you have also to be able to calculate the mean, the median, and the mode. Is that okay? And apart from that, you need to be able to understand the use of central tendencies in given scenarios or examples. Is that okay? Now, starting central tendencies. So you need to understand the meaning of what central tendencies means. So central tendency is a descriptive summary of data set through a single value that reflects the center of the data distribution. Also, a set of numbers can be different to interpret and can be a challenge to gain an overview of what they show. Now, finding different averages of a set of data gives us a tool to describe the result and then command measures of central tendency, including the mean and median and the mode. Now, what is very important, guys, is for us to understand one thing, is that there are things which we need to consider. Is that okay? There are things which we need to consider here. Descriptive summary. Who can tell me what descriptive means? Something which is descriptive. Any idea? Descriptive?
Describe.
To describe. Okay, what else?
To give explanation.
To give an explanation. What else?
Definition.
To give a definition. What else?
Examples.
Examples. Is that okay? Details. To give details. Is that okay? Yeah. Now, after that, the summary. So you should be able to understand that is a descriptive summary. Central tendency is a descriptive summary. It means they'll give you a summary which is elaborated, which is giving you a lot of details, but it should be a summary of what? Of a data set. Now, guys, what is a data set? Because that is important. You need to understand what is a data set and a data unit. Okay? Now, data unit and data set, for example, where's my wine? Where's the stuff to wipe the board again?
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, give me that. I think it's somewhere, eh? Lovely. Good. So, guys, let's say, okay, let's put it in this way. So, we have one Mercedes cars, yeah? Mercedes represented by letter A, or let's say letter M. Then we have Toyota by T, and then we have, let's say, Ford by F, and let's say we have Mazda by M, then we have Audi by A, Nissan by N. Now, when you put all these are cars. Is that okay? And these cars are represented by these alphabets, okay? Now, when you put these together, as they are together, they are called a data set. Is that okay? A data set. Now, this one alone for Ford is a data unit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's a data unit. So if you are asked what is a data set and what is a data unit, remember, the data unit is just a unit which is part of a bigger set. Yeah, go on.
And the population is a data set.
Yeah. Now, when you are maybe collecting some data, you have maybe a certain given population in consideration. You need always to understand that you can collect a data set for the reason of data collection. Is that okay? And then you have some units inside. Now, there's an example here, guys. For example, Robert is preparing for his mathematics GCSE. Each paper is marked out of 100. He attempted 10 tests and get the following scores. Now, how many times did he attempt? 10 times. Now, look at the scores. He has 63, 86, 64, 67, 71, 42, 79, 64, 80, and 64. So these are the times he attempted. The 10 times he attempted. And you need to know that the 10 times he attempted, he did not get the same marks. He got different marks. But you can see that there are some times, the third time he got 64, the 8th time he got 64, and the 10th time he got what? 64 as well. So, we can use these values, okay, this data set, to calculate the mean, the mode, and the what? And the median. Is that okay, guys? Lovely. Now, let's go to the mean. So, the mean uses all values in the data to calculate the mean. Now, what do you do? What is the procedure when you are calculating the mean? What you do is that you add all the numbers. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You add all the numbers and then divide by how many values there are.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay? For example here, what did we have? We have 63, 86, 64, 67, 71, 42, 79, 64, 80, 64. You add all these numbers, they will give us 680. Okay, 680. Then divide 680 by how many values do we have?
10.
You have 10. So you divide by 10 and then you have 68. So 68 is the mean. Is that okay? So if we are trying to calculate it in a mathematically, you have x bar. This sign x with that sign on top is called x bar. Is that okay? X bar is in fact is the mean. Is the mean or the symbol of the mean. Sometimes if they are asking you calculate the x bar, they might end up just say it just means calculate the mean. Instead of saying calculate the mean, they can just tell you calculate the x bar. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that clear, guys?
Yeah.
Lovely. Now, let's say, write this down, guys, on your papers. Let's say I give you numbers. I give you, let's say, 5. Okay? 5. Okay? Are you there? 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 19. Okay? 19. 19. Is that okay? And then I say calculate the mean. What do you do?
We add,
So,
yeah.
add all of them and divide by the number of the numbers. Is that okay? So we can say x bar equals to summation of x over n. So this is the formula, guys.
Yeah.
This is the formula for mean. Summation of x, which are the frequencies, over and the number of the frequencies. Okay? So let's go. How much do we have?
9 very good.
9?
9.5.
9.5? All of you have got a 9.5? Which one did you get? 5.1.
Oh, sorry.
You add,
Yeah.
yeah? Add all of them
9.
and then divide by the number. So how many values do we have?
5.
6 values.
We have 6 values. We have 6 values, yeah? So how much is the total?
6.
When you add all those
The
numbers.
total of the values.
Yeah. How much do we have?
57.
57. So we have 57
Divided on
6.
divided by what?
6.
By 6. It gives us what?
9.5.
9.5.
Okay, so 57
Yes.
divided by 6, it gives us
9.5.
9.5. So 9.5 is our mean. Is that okay, guys?
Yes.
So this is how you calculate the mean. But remember, don't forget the what? The formula. X bar equals to summation of x over n. Does that make sense, guys? So we move out of the mean. Let us look at the mode. What is the mode? The mode is the most common value that appears in the data set. Is that okay? Please, can you follow me, please? Yeah. So we are saying that the mode is the most common value that appears in the data or data set.
Common.
So what are we going to do? Common. Common means appearing many times. Is that okay? For example, we have this data set which has been given to us. 42, 63, 64, 64, 64, 67, 71, 79, 80, 86. Now, what are they asking? They are asking us to identify the mode. Is that okay? So the mode is the number which is appeared the most. Is that okay? So if you see that there's a number which appears twice or 3 times or 4 times than the other numbers, so that is the mode. So like here now, we have 142, we have 163, we have 164, we have 64, 64, we have 67, 67, 79, and then we have 80 and we have 86. Then you can see that these are the numbers, they are just 1. But for 64, it appears 3 times. Then 64 is the mode.
And teacher, sometimes there is 2 modes. Like
Exactly.
2 numbers repeat at the same time.
Definitely. Sometimes we have a situation where we have 2 modes. For example, let's say we have 64, 64, and then we have 67, 67. It is called in statistics bimodal system, bimodal, which means 2 mode, bimodal, okay? Double.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, guys? So this is how we calculate the mode of a single frequency, because we have got ungrouped frequency and a grouped frequency. So these ones are ungrouped frequency. Is that okay, guys?
Yeah.
Any question? Any question, guys? Clear? Lovely. So let's move on. After the mode, what else?
Medium.
Let's go to the medium, guys. What is the medium? The medium is the middle value in the sorted set of data. Now, to calculate the medium, number 1, for medium, what do we do? List the value in order from smallest to largest. Now, do you remember the numbers we had?
Yeah.
Exactly. So start from smallest
To the bigger.
to the bigger number. That's how you do it. Is that okay, guys? For the medium. So what you need to do, if you just collect the data set as it was given to us, you are going to get a wrong answer. You need first to put it in order. Which one is the smallest? 42. Which one is the following? 63.
64.
64, 64. What? Which Which 86? No. It is
It's
42. We have 42. We have 63. We have 64. We have 64, 64, 67, 71, 79, 80, and 86. So you've put them in a good what? In a good order.
Yeah.
From the smallest to the biggest. Is that okay? Now, when you put them in a good order like this, what do? Very simple, guys. The simplest way to find it, because you can easily do that, but look at how you do it, for you not to confuse yourself. So you have 42. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Then we have 60,
3.
63. What else?
64.
64.
64.
What else?
64.
67.
67. 67.
No, yes.
67. What else?
71.
71.
79.
79.
80.
80. Yeah?
86.
86. Lovely. Now we are trying to look for the medium, guys. What do we do here? We are going to cancel the first one. Look at how we do it. You cancel the first one, you cancel the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay? You cancel the following one, you cancel this one. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You cancel this one, you cancel this one. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You cancel this one, you cancel this one. How many numbers are we having?
2.
We have 2 numbers. If we say that we cancel these 2 numbers, then we won't have any medium. So we have 2 numbers here. What do we do with the 2 numbers? We are going to take 64 plus 67 divide by 2 to find the medium. Now, help me with your calculator. 64 plus 67 divide, it will give us 131. Divide by 2, it will give us what? 65.5. This is the medium, guys.
And sometimes the medium is just one number.
Exactly.
So
So, we have a situation whereby we have the medium, which we found 2 numbers, we have to add them, divide by 2 to find the medium. Sometimes, let's say, do it on your paper, guys. Do it on your paper, I want to say. So, let's say I give you 2, 6, 7, 9, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've given you 5 so far, yeah?
Yeah.
And let's say 11. Is that okay? Lovely, 11. So find the medium. Can you find the medium?
43 divide 2.
43? No, I'm saying
7 plus
medium.
9.
A million, sorry.
Yeah, find the
Eight,
medium.
6.
Guys, what are the rules for the medium? Remember, number 1,
No, sorry.
list the values from the smallest to the biggest.
No, 15 divide 2.
8.
7.5.
Yes,
7.5?
Yes, 7.5.
Okay, let's start. So, what do we have?
26,
Okay, I gave you 2, 6,
7, 8, 9,
2, 6, 7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
11.
and 11. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2, 6.
6 in the beginning.
Here, 2, 6, yeah? Lovely. So let's do like this. I cancel this one. Oh, no. We put it in order first. Anyway, they're in order already. Isn't it?
Yes.
Because it's 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? So, 2 goes, 11 goes. 6 goes, 9 goes. So we remain with what? 7 and 8. So 7 plus 8,
15.
it gives you 15 divided by 2, 7.5. Alright. Now, let's make it this way. Let's say you have 8, 12, 13, and you have 15, and you have 3. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is it clear?
3, 8.
Now, let's go. We have 8, 12, 13, 15, and 3. Now, first thing first, to find the medium, put them in a good ascending order, meaning from the smallest to the biggest. So which one is the smallest?
3.
3.
8.
Followed by 8.
8.
12, 13.
And then 12. Then 13.
15.
Then 15. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Now, we start by eliminating. We eliminate the first one, we eliminate that one. We eliminate this one, we eliminate this one. We remain with what? 12. In this case, 12 is the median.
Yeah.
Is that okay? It's only one number. So I just wanted to show you that you can either find one number like this one, or you can get two numbers which you need to add and divide by 2.
Teacher, in this case, we do not need to divide it on 2. When we have just one number.
No, you don't. You don't have to divide it. You just pick it as it is because it is in the middle. Is that okay, guys? Now, so
Teacher,
yeah.
in the first case, we had 5 numbers and we choose 2 numbers. In the second case, the same, but we choose only 1 number.
Exactly, because here we find that in the middle we had 2 numbers. So for us to get the answer, we needed to do what? To add both numbers, divide by 2 to get it. Is that okay? Now, if it is only 1, then what we do is that after elimination we just get 1. Is that okay, guys?
Yes.
Lovely. Now, guys, it's very important that you understand how to calculate these frequencies and grouped frequencies. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, any question, class? Any question? Any question if you don't understand or you want clarification? Is it straightforward?
Yes.
Is it okay?
Yes.
Now, I've given you some exercises which you did and you managed to do it. So for me, it is an evaluation to see that you do what? You do understand what we are exactly doing. Is that okay? Now, next week when we are going to meet again, we are going then to look at probabilities and how to calculate probabilities. But for homework today, I'm going to give you the list of some exercises which you are going to work on this, and then next week you bring it to me, and then I'll see that you guys, you have been reading and you are up to standard. And don't forget to fill in your reflective journals. Is that okay? And then thank you also for accepting to appear in the video. For those who accepted, you are in, and for those who didn't accept, you haven't been filmed. So thank you for your time, and thank you to the cameraman. Please, you can stop the video and we'll continue with the rest because it's only for 20 minutes.